Hello, everybody! Welcome to the stream. Welcome back to Valley. We should be hopefully finishing the game today. I'm very excited for this. I'll go ahead and just load us into our slot for now. While we get everybody in, how's everybody doing today? I see we've got a couple people in the chat. Lovely to see you, as always. You can see we've got Indigo here. Hello, welcome back. We've got Deathcat, my lovely moderator, keeping things keeping things well and organized. Always good to see you too. So yeah, we are back in Valley. Hopefully today we'll get the game well, not completed, obviously, because we found a bunch of new things to discover yesterday that I didn't even know about. So I'm excited to do that probably around the anniversary, I reckon, of the game. And I was actually thinking as well of, depending on when that lines up, we might try to do a speedrun of it. Now, don't imagine it's going to be as entertaining as this has been, where I've been talking about the game. But I kind of want to see just how fast we can do it, and if it's like a glitchless speedrun. They gotta go fast. That is the point of the game. That is the flow of the game. For like 90% of the gameplay, so it's built for speed. Hi, Kaylee. Welcome back. Welcome back to the stream. So we are playing Valley today. This is our third session of it. The first two parts are up on the YouTube channel. If you end up liking the stream today, you want to catch up on that, be sure to head over, drop us a follow there, give us a watch. But I'll be talking about the game anyway, so the major points will be discussed for anybody who is up to date. What's on Bugs? I didn't know you streamed. That's very fun. I'll have to check. Have to drop you a follow for that. Yeah, never liked the look of Bugsnax as like a gameplay standpoint. I know it was like super popular, but I've seen videos of it. Like, it's entertaining to watch, but I feel like it'd be the type of game that I just personally would not like to play. You know what I mean? Plenty of games like that, but that's all right. So we got a few people in. Let's go ahead and you've never played it. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. Let's go ahead and get started. Then we'll hop in, and we will hopefully, as I said, get this done today. We are up. We've just finished Camp Henday. So just as a quick reminder for anybody who's just joining us now for part 3, we crashed here in the lake. Out of respect for indigenous people, I'm not going to use the name. I'll just call it Winnie. Due to, of course, the connotations of that. We made our way through the valley, lighting up the obelisks and making that gigantic tree. We climbed Titan Rock to get to the summer facility. And we dropped down into the reactor to grab the life seed, which is our whole goal for getting here. We then found out that thanks to the way the reactor was built, the Astra facility, which is somewhere over here, is going haywire and draining all the life from the valley itself. So we had to make our way through Camp Henday, where we found the prison cells of our lovely Edwin and Virginia. And we're up to the proving grounds now. I love this part of the game. It's not my favorite. We've talked about before what my favorites are, which is definitely running through the tunnels. But the proving grounds are still very much fun to do. So we'll go and just hop in. Now, for those of you who weren't paying attention to the lore last time, that's fine. The big monster guys are also the word I won't use. We'll again refer to them as Wennies. We have now got the life seed, which is why my hand is glowing. And it's another one of these sections, which should mean the music will start going soon. And we can run our way through. I hope the music starts. Love the soundtrack for the running part. If not, I mean, I will be playing the game eventually again down the line. It doesn't look like it. Well, that's alright. Anyway, so we're running down the train tram, the service tunnels, to get to the Astra facility, which is, again, on the other side of the little valley. We showed you on the map roughly where it was. And that will get us, hopefully, nearish enough to the end of the game. We've got this proving grounds, and I don't think... So no one had access to leaf suits. Yeah, so that pretty much explains why everyone was killed. All the leaf suits had been locked away by Dr. Fisher because of the sabotage that was reported to happen to Ad Astra. And of course, that's why Virginia and Edwin were caught. And because of the lack of leaf suits, they could not defend themselves against the Wennies when those showed up. And that's pretty much the lore. Now, I saw what looked to be another path over here as well. So, can I go back to it? No. But that might be interesting to explore when we do our big collecting playthrough, when we have the anniversary. Of course, that's not going to be for a couple months. Yeah, caved in. I'm loving more of these things. You know, I think I'm overly critical about this type of gameplay because it does slow the game down quite a bit, which is unfortunate. But you know, it's not too bad. We can still kind of run on it, so we do still have some degree of motion and movement. I think it's just a pacing thing personally for me. Oh, that's trippy. More than anything. But then again, no, nothing. Not my game. Not my place to really criticize. Especially when the rest of it is just this well made. So there's Astra going off again, draining more energy from the valley. Now we are down just still one leaf. And luckily we have a few trees in our way that we can go ahead and heal up. And get some more lovely acorns. Look at that. Oh, 4 from that one. Let's see. We're at 38 acorns now. It's doing very well. We'll do the big tree as well. That's pretty. Okay, we got another acorn. Ooh. And we'll go down there in a bit. But yeah, no, I'd love to speedrun this, especially, I mean, it's just built for rushing through this game. And I know I'm definitely missing some things by doing that, but that's okay. Now this section I love. It's basically where they were testing. Yeah, as it says, it's testing bombs. But what that means is each of these is a launch point. Oh, I see goodies over there. I see a chest up here. So let's go ahead and grab that real quick. As a refill, and we have another thing over here. Which will launch up off of this one, I think. It's just a recharge station. Well, that's alright. I thought it might have been an upgrade of some kind. But, nothing wrong with that. I suppose if we'd run out of power at some point during that... I don't know how you would, though. I guess if you died a couple times with those, maybe. Because if you were running low... Ooh, actually... No, that's fine. We'll miss the cables. Because if you're running low, you run on the cables of the train tracks. And that replenishes you. So I'm not exactly sure how you would, in fact, run out of power. Bring you back to life. Bring you back to life. Lovely. I've got another acorn door up here, but I have 39 acorns, so shouldn't be an issue at all. 8 acorns, yeah. I think that's the last of the mandatory acorn doors. Oh. Yep, so these are the Wennies, for those who missed last stream. As with the swarms, they do have the green variation. They still take 3 hits, but it's just a matter of them moving a bit faster, being a bit more annoying to deal with. And of course, they still do give us those. Now, I know I get an achievement for dropping down here, but I may already have that achievement. I want to explore a little bit first. I'm going to try to keep the exploration to a bit of a minimum today. Okay, no, I'm supposed to go. Let's go ahead and... yeah, so that's just saying people vanished. I am kind of wanting to get through this a little bit faster today, just to make sure we can properly enjoy the ending of the game. We don't have to stretch out for 4 episodes, because I feel like that would be a bit unfair for everybody watching. But I do plan on doing a bit of looking around, just to be safe. You know, I reckon that might be where I'm supposed to go. It's been a bit since I played the game, my apologies. And I know in one of these, I think there's like a little pit where you get an achievement for dropping down into. I thought it was there, but I guess I was mistaken on that. It's probably earlier in the game, like most things that we've missed. Oh no, hang on a minute. Again, sorry about that. We'll go ahead and grab both of those. And that should have got us the achievement. Now, of course, it's not going to pop up. We don't have the Steam overlay turned on. And we have to now heal the valley of our sin of death. Let's see. What else? That one? There we go. Perfect. And everything's back to normal. I want to explore up here a bit because I don't think I've seen that before. Now, I know that's the way we want to go, but I don't think I've done this parkour before. So I want to see if we can't... There's one more tree, I believe, to get to on that one. Let's recover that as well, just while we're here. Ah, there it is. Let's see what's behind this door. That was not the way to go. Let's try that again. We have to go up here anyway, so it's not like we're missing out on anything. Yeah, I haven't seen that area yet. I know, well, as I said, we'll have to come back to here soon enough, because that is the way forward. But for right now, there's no harm. At this point in the game, there's no harm in exploring a little bit. Now, if I couldn't get to it from there, how am I supposed to make that jump? I assume it's over there. Tell you what, can I get someone to, in chat... Can I backtrack? Yeah, I can come back. I'll probably come back to it, right? Can I get someone in chat real quick just to look up for me the door just before the proving grounds, how to actually get to it? And to see if I'm actually doing this properly, if I can come back to it later. Well, it's open now. I can get back to it later. That's fine. So here we have the proving grounds themselves. Although, actually... Oh, hang on a minute. Can I hop up to here? No, I just slide down. That's alright. I slide very far down. That's right. So this is the. Hang on a minute. I see you over there. I don't think that's a swarm because it's not purple. The proving grounds, which are all about, you know, getting to the other side. Let's see here. No, it's the other type of door. Ha ha! That's fun. Also, hello, Nora. Good to see you again. I'm gonna go for the other. I'm sure there's a ton of goodies. Fuck. Ah, that's alright. Oh, that's not okay. I didn't realize that was water down there. I thought I could just land. Where are we? Over here. I wonder if there's anything down here. Let's go and... Yeah, I know that's why it's called water, not land. Nah. No. Friggin' shoe your slippers. How's that sound? I've lost where I was going now. Over here, right. So there's another waterfall. Ah, there you go. So there's a Wendy boy. There's also a swarm there, which I'll pacify. And I should be attacked when I come up here by the Wendy boy. There he is. Just takes 3 quick shots to deal with, which is always good to keep in mind. Now then. Have to go over there. What's our best route? I reckon this way. Yeah, they're not going to be fluffy by the time I'm done with them. Ah. That's annoying. I thought I hit you. That's not... Why is it... that there? Okay. Can I go back out this way? I know it looks like I can climb up that way. But while I'm down here... Oh god. Nah, it doesn't look like it. That's alright. I nearly did it, and that's good enough for me for this one. After I messed up twice already. Well, once already. I still need to find more things to heal. Perfect. That's 1 leaf back. That's 2 leaves back. Good. Lovely. And we'll go ahead and do a quick spin around, and we're right back down to the running bit. Now this one, I don't need a Viper Strike on if I don't want to. Oh. 3 times. Where'd the other one go? Down here? There we go. Lovely! Go ahead and pick these guys off. That should be all of them, and another tree to heal the valley off of. Replenish our orbs. No acorns. That's alright. We don't always need to get acorns from them. I still... Oh! I spoke too soon. Now let's go ahead and climb up here. Now, I'm sure that there's things I've missed, and that's alright. As I said, I'm not really going for a completionist run. It's more if I know something's there, I'll go ahead and grab it if I see it. Now then. I see a breaky floor. I also know what part we're about to get up to, but that's alright. I won't spoil it. It's so creepy because I don't realize it's a hand, and then it pops up going, oh, that's a face. I go, where's the face? And I turn around, it's staring directly at me. God, that's horrible. Every time. Every time I see it. Alrighty. Yeah, we'll figure out how to get into that door another time. I'll probably just look it up on my own during the... Well, actually, while we're here, can I do anything over here? Nah, we'll just jump it. And right down we go. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, so the orbs at one point there was kind of like an actual bounce. And that was with the orbs being drained by the facility. There's the door. I'll come back to that. Oh, Acorn door.
Virginia King,
Oh.
May 19th, 1943. Story, much like other indigenous strong cultural values and legendary creatures.
See, that's a face there.
The one being the creature depicted on all these doorways. It resembles the mythological Wendigo, a fierce creature with insatiable desire to consume flesh. The creature is most often linked with both greed and famine, acting as balance in nature. Why would this creature hold such a strong cultural significance then?
Yep, so I'm not gonna call it by that for cultural reasons. But that is the type of door that was Hey, hello, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, there it is. Okay. We'll cheese that a little bit. Yeah, not gonna use that word for obviously cultural reasons, as I know that has great importance to a number of the Native American First Nations people. You think at least would have like, probably, but like, it's fine. We can get out of here. But yeah, that is the name of those doors. So if you are looking up how to get into the door, just prior to the proving ground starts, that would be the name you would search for. And yes, as I said before, I will be calling them just Wennies for short, because I have to refer to them as something in terms of the gameplay. But I don't want to be inappropriate. This is just beautiful too. You're not. Apart from those things. It does make me wonder just how much energy I'm pumping into those things. Considering I can jump into it and refill 2 of my whole bars. But that's not my job to do the math for that. I'll leave that for someone else to do. Let's see if there's anything behind here. It doesn't look like it. So we'll have a nice little leap of faith moment. Right through a waterfall, and hopefully there's nothing on the other side. Oh, well, I mean, I hope there is stuff on the other side. Ah, there we go. Look at how gorgeous that is. Oh, and see, this is what I mean. You don't turn around, you don't know. Right outside, right through the mouth of one of the things, one of the giant statues. And there's an arm. Very, hello. Hi, buddy. I'm not gonna kill you, ever. Very off-putting if you just don't realize it's there, and then your mind just clicks and goes, oh, there's something there gonna kill me. There we go. Speaking of killing. Get rid of that thing. Yeah, you're good. Okay. Leaf of Faith. I'm so mad that I didn't think of naming the stream that. One of the streams that. Because that's brilliant. That's actually a brilliant pun. But alas, that's not how life works. And up here we can see we have the pyramid that they've been talking about this whole game, that they've been trying to break into. So that was kind of the other point of the Pathfinders being out here is to get the kill the tree. No, I can't. Damn. Is to find a way into this thing.
The pyramid built by the Saurians served as a ceremonial structure exalting the Colossi. Along with the Titan tree and daemons, they intertwine to form a mythology. From what I gathered, the Colossi were once humans who feasted upon the forbidden fruit, corrupting them into giant monstrosities, cannibalizing their fellow man and devouring all life within the valley. Is this a tale of caution? Are the Saurians warning us against abusing the power of the life seed?
I mean, yeah, pretty obvious that that's what was happening. But I mean, like, you can imagine, I remember the first time playing the game, it was, up 3 in the morning, so tired of anything. And I come to here, it's like, oh, the tales tell that these were actual I see you. The tales say these were actual things, and then you look around, there's these faces all just staring horribly at you. Especially with the whole, overarching story of the game. It's quite off-putting to just know that there's a bunch of things looking at you here. Either way, we'll go ahead and grab this chest up here. Yeah. It's just saying a lot of very impressive things. Oop, I missed that chest. That's another acorn. Yeah, so the door itself, medallion door, is down here. So they have the first one, which requires 30 medallions. We'll go ahead and grab that, because there are useful upgrades in there. Lovely, lovely. Nice and creepy with the torches coming along. And we have a leaf suit upgrade. So this is the Viperclaw Damper. You can see how our Viperclaw is now yellow. When we use it, it doesn't cost us energy anymore, so we can freely swing around. We don't have to worry. Not that looking at my energy supply, it's not that I was worrying in the first place. But we no longer have to worry about that taking up fuel, which is very nice. And I don't remember, is it 50? 40 medallions. You can see I'm at 6. So, probably not going to be getting to it this gameplay, but that's alright. This time through. We will be able to get to it in the anniversary playthrough, which is just as fun. I see a guy down there. I see another guy over there. I see you. I think I missed all of those shots. He'll come down. Yeah, he's in this tree over there. Hit you. I think he snuck up on me. No, he didn't. Let's go over and grab this guy real quick. See if he dropped me anything nice. 1 acorn. Okay. 1 acorn's better than no acorns, but that's alright. Grab that. Grab some more goodies. Oh, lovely, lovely acorns. Ah. We are nearly there. There is... Oh, here we go. I've already fixed it. Welcome to Smoke Lake and the... for lack of a better word, the penultimate level of the game. Oh! Get back to life. I didn't say you could sleep. Me too. It is kind of ironic that these things are after trying to kill me when the whole thing was that they basically came about because of the imbalance. I mean, I know it's, sins of their father type thing. But it's kind of funny that I'm actively trying to fix everything. and keeping the valley at good health, and this is left to me. Well, you know, sins of the father. Whee! Now, I think I want to go this way first. Land that. You know, that's a good question. It's probably some biblical thing. I don't know. I'm not a theologist. There you are. I hate that they, like, project themselves forward. That's probably my least favorite thing about them. They're generally quite, like, when they do that, it's projected forward a bit. Quite unsettling. Like that, we don't even need to drain that thing. If I had one complaint about the game, is it does feel fairly... Oh, apart from the magnet thing, which we've already discussed, I'm not a big fan of. It is fairly giving in terms of just resources. I mean, I get that the experience isn't meant to be, you know, some grueling survival game. But I mean, even at the start where I had only 2 slots, 2 canisters, if you will, it is a little bit overly forgiving at times. And that does detract a little bit from some of the tension. It's very easy just to go pew 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 and, you know, shoot more than I need to. And the game about the conservation of life and energy and all that, it does feel a little bit strange. Well, that's just my personal opinion. The final upgrade, well, final story upgrade, hello, of the game. And that is the Lake Skipper. Got about 6 seconds, but my goodness, it's fun. Oh, just feels so good to run with this thing. Yeah, like sipping a rock across water. I mean, yeah, exactly as the game describes. Oh, secrets? No secrets. That's annoying. I know there's probably like an island out here that's got like a bunch of goodies on it. I'm sorry for not talking. I'm just vibing to the music right now. Oh, chest. Hey, we got another upgrade. 3 over the top now. Very nice. Yeah, you get a lot of it. That's what I mean, is I never have to really bother about collecting more fuel. More energy, more Amrita. Because by the time it becomes, like, relevant, I've already got another upgrade. Oh, there's another one. He was hiding behind another. That's alright. This is cute. Is this one of their little, Pathfinder Park things? No. I'll get acorns, though. See, I've already got 1 out of 4 for another one. And I know that there's plenty that I've missed. Darling, nice. Now then. Where were we going next? But yeah, and the thing is, when I upgrade another canister, whatever, it fully replenishes all my energy. So there's no point like worrying if I know that there's gonna be chests around because it gives me so many chests. I mean, on the other hand, though, you do just get like free movement out of everything. So I mean, you know, potato, potato. I mean, I don't even care that Ash is killing things now. I'm just having the time of my life running. Alright. We do need to get back to smoke, though. Let's go ahead and replenish. Really? There we go. Odd. There we go. Hey, talk about running and jumping and flowing, all that stuff, you know. There we go. So how do I know that's not like an ankle of one of the things? You know? Like... And you can see we ducked under there before, but this time... we are not going to be doing that. See, I don't think I've been to that island. I feel like that's where... like over there... it's gotta be secrets. But that's alright. I'll get there in a few months. That gives me time to look up guides and walkthroughs and all that stuff. And we smash through the glass. Wonderful. And we are in the Astra facility. How are we doing on time? 45? Not too bad, not too bad. Good to see. And lovely. Straight away. Yeah, see? I'm already there. And I'm doing wonderfully on life. We'll have to take this at a run. I think the other thing also is, like, once you get this, previously you had to go across water by using, like, the mag things, right? So it's like, it kind of feels redundant with the magnetic boots type situation. How did I miss that? That's just sloppy. Emergency flooding. Guess it's my opinion. Yeah, it's just my personal taste, really. Ah, there it is. Knew I heard another one around here. Private Rowdy fell asleep. And look at that, we now don't have to worry about using fuel for them. So I do like this. This is, I think, a really good use for the magnetic stuff. Chaining it with the other stuff, so whipping around with the Viper Strike, using it to jump to... See, if there's something down there, I'll be annoyed. You know, using that to sling around, combining it. That's a good use of it, in my opinion. Might as well go in full charged. Look at that, we're still all the way up here. Now I need to get over there. So we'll take this at a run. And make it across with ease. Is there anything I'm missing over here? So this is what I mean, is they pop up, and like, yeah, it's a little jump scary, but you get used to it really quickly when that's the only thing they do. You know, it's not that terrifying when it happens 100 times. But that's okay. Hello, little dudes. Hey, what are they doing down here? That's the question. I don't mean to sound overly critical either. I know I absolutely adore this game, and a lot of what I'm saying is fairly easily chalked up to just personal preference, like little things. But that, you know, it's your opinion. Not like I wouldn't still recommend this game for anybody who's interested in buying it. It's great fun. It's $20 Australian right now, I think. So, however much it is US, well worth it. Or, you know, if it goes on sale, well worth it. Okay, now, just see if there's anything around here. So we talked before about how last time there's a lot of blood in like Soma facility, but we also mentioned how there were no bodies, and here we get to, well, we see why. Huh? That was water was sooner than I thought it would be. Sorry about that. Let's try that again. That threw me off there. Grab those guys. Is there anything up there? Nope. Grab you. Is it probably playtime? Yeah, no, it is. It is. And we'll see in a second about that. It very much is a poppy playtime here, all the bodies. If by that you meant, no, are the Wennies or something? No, they're not the people. That would be dark as heck, though. Like the demons were like, oh, collision, interesting. If like the demons were the people or something, but no, they're not. Look how pretty that is. Yes? No, that's not it. This is what I mean. It's also kind of disorienting. Which can be a bit unpleasant. Oh, chest. I'll grab the recharge. No harm with that. It's a casual ductwork in a otherwise cave. Check around for anything. No, I think we're good. Here we go. Okay, so so we want to know what there was, and that would be this area down here, where we can see, or should be able to see, yeah, all the bodies. So basically what happened was this is the feeding ground. And all the Wennies, when they attacked, took all the bodies and brought them down here. Now, if you've never seen or played a game before, yeah, there you go, feeding ground. Even if you've never seen or played a game before, you should know what a boss fight arena looks like. And obviously that's what we're in now. Wherever the guy is. There he is. The big bad Wenny boss. Is not really that bad. He takes more hits than the others, but like apart from that. As soon as he shields, he just does a little smack attack. Like, it looks cool. And visually it's a fun fight. The arena's great. I mean, also, you know, we have the ability to jump infinitely. He's not really... Well, yeah. It's not really that much of a threat. Very vibrant, though. And of course, it does also obviously help. I've beaten him multiple times before. But that's not the point. Yeah, so that was the feeding ground, where you can see all of the workers, and that probably includes Virginia and Edwin, both down here. Which is, yeah, look at that. All the bodies everywhere. Mountains of them. Or piles, rather. Yeah, probably includes Virginia and Edwin. Both of whom just wanted to help. But such is life. Anyway, and welcome to the Astra facility again.
It's only the beginning. Imagine a weapon of mass destruction without the structural damage incurred. By extrapolating the mechanics of the leaf suit's god hand to a larger scale, I have devised a weapon capable of stripping all life from cities, even entire nations when used with the life seed. The Thanatos cannon will be the optimal super weapon, rendering all others obsolete. These bombs we're all competing to produce will look paltry in comparison.
And there you have it. So, despite, you know, 100, as that said, what is it, 100 megatons or something? A bomb that big, able to be mass-produced with ease. It wasn't enough. They needed more. Edwin wanted more. Yeah, music behind... Sorry, misentering the boss fight. Yeah, the music is great. I don't think anybody could ever disagree that the music in this game is not absolutely incredible. Let's back up a bit. Let's grab these. No point to, like, healing up, but, you know, it's good to have. Especially now that the boss fight's over. That was kind of the main thing. Ah.
August 16, 1944.
You knew about this the entire time, didn't you?
Please,
How could you?
I'll stop here for a second.
you have no idea what's at stake here.
Embryo. The orbs you've been using are Damon eggs. What you're doing here is...
And that is... I mean, it's not really that big of a twist if you're looking and paying attention. You know, the Wennies dropped the orbs, and they were all down in the feeding ground. And you know, the horns on the Damons do look a lot like the Wenny dudes. But yeah, so that's what we've been soaking up here is Damon eggs, Wenny eggs. So even the valley's natural life is still killing living creatures when we drained it before. Which, in my opinion, I don't feel as bad about, because I know that they turn into the horrible monsters. So, like, I feel like if they didn't do that, if they were just innocent little creatures, I'd feel bad. But we've fought now a bunch of them, and they've also killed and eaten every person here. So it kind of strips some of the impact away from me.
Catch the saboteurs
Oh,
in the
I thought that'd be...
allowed them access into the Astra facility during their night of attack. Admittedly, their
I wonder if that's foreshadowing anything. Is there anything back here? No. Again, not that we really need more anyway. But that's alright. I know, see, the thing is, I know I get like 2 rows of the energy canisters if I was doing it properly. And actually hunting down everything. But that just shows you how much content I've actually missed in the game. The Thanatos cannon.
We had temporarily removed the live seed from the Soma reactor necessary for the amplification, thus creating a harmless feedback loop when they attempted to fire Thanatos. Without the live seed, their plan was doomed to fail from the beginning. I will not tolerate any more disruptions. We have lost too much ground to Manhattan. Operations will resume exponentially. If the orbs will not suffice, then we'll use the damn valley itself.
Yeah, so he's just completely lost at this point. Oh, so it's caps lock. No worries, no worries. It's all good, it's all good. Yeah, so he's just completely lost at this point. It is interesting that, you know, because they removed it from Soma. Oh, I've only got 2 more and I get another pip. We can just put it here. Should have checked up here before everything started. That's okay. Amplified feedback loop. Yep. Oh, look at that. Look how just gorgeous that is. Now, my question for the character we're playing, obviously we have to shoot the cannon. And we have to aim right there. How do we know how this thing, like, this looks fairly decently complicated, right? Like, there's no, I mean, like, that is fun. Like, do you think it's just like a big red button pops down from the ceiling or something? Scott's training register is updated. Also a very good explanation. And there you have it. That's the feedback loop. Good thing there's no fall damage in the game.
Danger. Thermal core meltdown detected. Cooling protocol initiated. All personnel must vacate the premise immediately through emergency corridors.
Now, something I love about this is a little bit of like a game dev thing. Just how well optimized the game is, right? We're not back in the original Astromap. This is a secondary scene that they've made where it doesn't actually fill, but like a secondary scene that they made just for the destruction of this, which, to be fair, is how you should do it. But there was no loading for that at all. It was to me, that's very impressive work. Now, my concern is I don't have the life seed anymore, which means all the enemies are going to take roughly 3 times as many shots. Which is fine. Okay, not quite 3 times, but yeah, they definitely take more. There's also no timer here, which is very funny to me. I mean, the game is going, oh, you've got to get out of here quickly, yada yada yada. You're just fine. Like, we could just sit here for half an hour if we wanted to. Obviously, we're not going to do that because we want to complete the game. But it's nice. See, that's right. This guy healed me Almost, like, completely. How much am I pumping into these things with my shots that it heals me that much? You know? Sorry, I just had to focus on that for a second. Oh, but Minty, how do you know where the exit is? Well, one, I've played it before, but two, convenient enemy placement is always convenient. Yeah, and in case you thought you go the wrong way, they just close the doors on you as well. Just to make sure you know where you're going. Fisher's office. Yeah, here we go.
Everyone. They're all getting killed by these things. These creatures. If anyone hears this, please understand. Please understand what we were doing here. The things we created. The world must see our achievements. Our work will change the course of human history. Whoever holds this technology holds the world in their hands. Remember what I accomplished?
Nah. And poetic justice. One, he died, everyone died, no one knows, you know, that what they were doing. No one's gonna remember him. Always a fun thing to happen to a villain. That's fun. I like that to give you that sense of urgency. But that's alright. Whee! God, the music's great. And we're back in the valley. It is scripted there, so I can't do anything but look at and enjoy the explosions. And there we go. We have escaped Astra. We are burning a lot of nature here. A lot of trees dead, the animal dead. And at least some of the demons will be around.
With the combined power of Thanatos and the Brahm Astral Bomb, the power to control the world will lie within the hands of a small few. Every nation on Earth will tremble.
And there you have Valley. We have survived with no proof. We don't have a suit. We don't have the life seed. We don't even have any pictures. Our life's work has effectively been in vain. But we also saved the Valley, so everyone knows that. Valley is decimated. You have to wonder also to how much of that is from us shooting Astra and causing the feedback loop. How much energy do you reckon it drew just for that alone? How many of the trees are our fault? But anyway, that is the full story playthrough of Valley. I hope everybody enjoyed it. I hope you all go out and get the game for yourself, because it definitely needs more love. Criminal how, in my opinion, how underknown the game is. It's not even that old. I mean, 2016 it was? August, I think, is what we found out yesterday, 2016. Still one of my favorite games. Playing through it for, I don't know, probably the 5th or 6th time now, to be honest with you. Just absolutely visually stunning. The music is incredible. The gameplay as well, it just feels so good. That's something you can't really get from a stream, is just how good a game feels to play, how smooth it is. There's all the mechanics being tied together, coming together in that regard. Absolute 10 out of 10. 0 notes, other than what we talked about, and that's, even then, that's not really a note, that's just me griping about something to gripe about. But yeah, if it goes on sale, I'd say get it if you can afford it. Well worth the cost. We've taken what? I'll keep it going. What, 5 hours? 4 hours? Ish to get through the main story, and that is someone who's played it a fair amount of time, so it'll take you probably 5 or 6 hours to get through on a first run. Longer if you're exploring, you know. Longer if you're looking around, finding all the different things. And there's so many places as well where you can just hop in and sit there for a while. You know, the Proving Ground. Especially now that I've got the Viper coil damper upgrade, I could swing around that for ages. It's so satisfying to zip around. And of course, it's going to be up on YouTube later tonight. As always, the VOD's going to go up. So if you enjoyed it, if you think you saw something I missed, feel free to give that a watch. Yell at me in the comments and go, "Hey, idiot, you missed something here. There's this big flashing target that said secrets here." And I'll go, "You're absolutely right. I missed that completely." But until then, thank you so much for joining the stream. I will see all of you in the next one. And in terms of this, we'll come back to Valley, I reckon, in a few months when it hits the anniversary. Do want to explore and get 100% of this game. I think that would be a really good way to honor it and celebrate it. So thank you so much for watching. I'll go ahead and mute myself now, and we'll let the credits play. Have a great day.